Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on Pocket Incoming. Now the moment that we have all been waiting for, Shiny Mega Sceptile is in Bid Wars. Well, yeah, and the grass meta is finally here, I'm sorry to say. Well, to be fair, it's true, we will still see a lot of MMY and then other guys like the Mega Diancie and so on, but grass is going to be popular. And the reason is this guy right here, Shiny Mega Sceptile. Now a quick recap, Shiny Mega Sceptile is the grass type attacker. He has a lot of attack buffing stats and moves and so on, and you can get it through this bid war. Now getting Pokemon in bid war is really easy. You just need to spend a lot of diamonds and you get your ranking based on the diamonds you spend here. I will do that shortly while I talk about the grass meta and the ice grass meta and so on. Now based on the amount of diamonds you spend, you're given ranking, and then you get more rewards which are present at the bottom. So here you're getting, what is this? Oh, it's the S-type grass Pokemon, Tapu Bulu. Yeah, so you get a lot of shards of these, which are rewards from in the bottom boxes, and then you obviously get Shiny Mega Sceptile depending upon your ranking. So for example, the 7000 gets you the frame. You get 4 copies of the Pokemon, I believe, or is it? Yeah, 4 copies of the Pokemon. You also get other hell items and so on. So yeah, there's a myriad of rewards. Let's check out the ultimate though. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I mean, Sceptile is a cool Pokemon. I really love it, which is one of the reasons which I wanted to combine it with White Kyurem to make like an ice grass. Yeah, the ultimate looks fire actually. I really like the ultimate. I love it. That looks pretty cool. Now let's take a look at Sceptile in the Pokédex. So where is it? There you go. Yeah. So there's Sceptile, and let's take a look at the bonds first. Oh, Tapu Bulu is there, so I'll get the HP. I'm already getting the P attack and SP attack. The other one is hard to get because it needs Elaine Charizard, and then there's obviously the crit rate enhanced thing, which would be nice, but Zeraora... Wait, no, Zeraora might actually be easy to get. And I can also get Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl should be fine. I think I have a box somewhere. It's not this one. It's probably the next one. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. As you can see, I can get Zeraora easily. I'm not sure if I need Zeraora. I mean, it could be good food. But that box could be used for other purposes, like probably getting Celebi. I don't have Celebi and I don't want to spend like 20,000 diamonds behind it. So now all that's left is just spend those diamonds, and we'll get Sceptile in about a day and a half. So that'll be like Sunday morning, if I'm not wrong. So while I do these draws, I'll talk a little bit about grass teams in general. So the main attacker in grass teams is Shiny Mega Sceptile. I mean, you could also use something like SRC, like Shadow Rider Calyrex, but to be honest, like Shiny Mega Sceptile is built to do damage based on healing rate, other healing stuff, HP swap from like Zarude, and then stuff like all of the, what are they called? Time revival things by Celebi, I believe. Yeah, so you need all of that for grass team to properly work. And so Pokemon like Tapu Bulu, Pokemon like Shaymin, these will be extremely useful in grass teams. And we will do a few testings when I get Sceptile to see how much he benefits from those grass teams. But mainly you need something like healing rate. And there are a few Pokemon which provide healing rate. So there's obviously Shaymin, whose weather does the healing rate thing. There's I think Shiny Mega Venusaur also gives healing rate, and if I'm not wrong, I think Tapu Bulu also gives a healing rate. We'll have to test that to see how it actually works. Now a lot of people are trying to make ice grass work. So for example, you want to pair Sceptile, which is a DPS, with Pokemon like White Kyurem and like IRC, which is Ice Rider Calyrex, and Shiny Mega Abomasnow. And the reason is because both Shiny Mega Abomasnow and Ice Rider Calyrex are part grass, so because they share a grass type. Shaman's buffs, Zarude's buffs, and then Celebi's buffs, all of these apply to both of these S plus Ice type Pokemon. They don't, however, apply to White Kyurem, but that's a different matter altogether. And people are also trying to build something like Dragon, where Eternatus and White Kyurem provide Sceptile with some of the support, and then there's obviously Shaman and stuff like that. But one of the problems with Ice Grass is obviously, as I have talked about before, how White Kyurem's fire gets rid of all of the constrict debuffs from the grass type Pokemon, and also the fact that you cannot have two types of weather. So basically you have to sacrifice either Shiny Mega Abomasnow's weather, which is basically all of the damage and all of the rebound effect from the Ice type Pokemon side, all of the freezing effect too, or you have to sacrifice all of the healing from Shaman, in which case you can't use Shaman's weather, in which case you can't use Sceptile. But there could be an alternative where you use an Ice type weather with Abomasnow, like the Hail weather, and then you pair it not with Shaman but something like Shiny Mega Venusaur, which provides the healing rate and so on. But you still have the problem where all of the grass type constricts will be removed by White Kyurem's fire. Now let's check out what Tapu Bulu is like. We have a shard, so it should be pretty easy to... Well, I got a Ditto here. I'll click on it real quick. Hold on. Yeah. So, yeah, I have a shard. So I have 100 shards, so that's 2 copies. That's not enough for 6 stars, though. I have a yellow Ditto that I could use on him. But yeah, maybe in the next video when I actually review Sceptile after I get him. So let's check Tapu Bulu out. So sort by grass. Which one? Let's synthesize it. Okay, there you go. Now we have 2 copies of Tapu Bulu. Which one has a better nature though? What's Rash? Rash is trash. Yeah, I don't want the lower SP defense against SP attackers. This game is basically just SP attackers. What's the other one? The other one is Docile. What's Docile again? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's basically neutral. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, so let's use this one, and we will put him in with some grass teammates. But we can check his skills first before. So it's Grass Type Reserve. What's interesting is all of his passives are in first person. But anyways, this has this grass typey terrain, which gives healing rate and then heals at the end of the turn like normal. So very standard for grass type healers. Now, as I was talking, so you could probably use this guy and probably Shiny Mega Venusaur to provide the heal rate if you don't have enough crit rate for Sceptile. The whales probably have 100% crit rate or something, but there are also crit resistance and there's a bunch of calculations. So to test this, let's use this. That way we can also use Shaman's Advanced Weather for all of the grass type teammates and see actually how the battle goes. So let's just watch this battle here. So basically what I want to test is if the grass terrain thing stacks with Shaman's Weather. So if it does stack with Shaman's Weather, then we will have Shaman's whatever percentage of heal rate, and then on top of that we will have his grass terrain. However, right now I don't have Bulu at 8 stars, so the problem is he won't use the terrain on his own at battle start. What I'll have to do is it'll have to survive for a round. Oh wow, yeah, I think he healed a lot. That is probably due to Shaman and Bulu, both of their buffs. Yeah, so as I was saying, he has to survive for 1 round, and once he uses his ultimate, we should see the see the healing field thing pop up. Should be coming right up here, and there it is. Oh right, yeah, see, we can actually see the particle effects for healing field, and I believe that Shaman's weather is still on. So in case if you don't want to use Shaman but you would still like to use like Sceptile in your team, you could probably pair him with Shiny Mega Venusaur and Tapu Bulu. But the problem is there's a lot more like stronger S plus grass type Pokemon which can help him survive better and also provide more healing rate for him. As I was saying, for Shaman it's it's like a 30% healing rate and 10% max HP, and I believe for Tapu Bulu it's 10% healing rate and 5% max HP. So you could potentially, like, if you pair it with Shaman, you get like 40%. Now I'm pretty sure that in an ice team also it will stack. So like with Hail Weather from Shiny Mega Abomasnow, you could probably use Tapu Bulu, and then if he's 11 stars or like 8 stars, his passive will already start working, and then you'll have the healing rate for your Sceptile, and you'll have the icy weather from Abomasnow too. So let's check this battle. Here we have Tapu Bulu, and then I have the full Hail Weather for Shiny Mega Abomasnow, and we'll see how it goes. Now, the main problem right now with Ice Grass is what I mentioned before. However, that can be fixed if you have something like Shiny Mega Abomasnow as the main attacker, or if you have Sceptile as a main attacker but then you don't use Abomasnow. Or you could use, wait, hold on. Let's check if, look, his grass field effects are on. He did entangle Zamazenta while ice type weather was turned on as well. So that's pretty impressive. So overall, Tapu Bulu is a solid Pokemon. I have seen a few guys already 11-star him, so they probably plan on using him in an all-grass team. I mean, in an all-grass team, you really don't... Do you have 16 minutes? Let me think. You have Sceptile, you have Venusaur, you have Shaman, Zarude, you could probably use Xerneas too, and then you have Celebi. Yeah, you could probably have 16 minutes or all S+. Probably don't need, Tapu Bulu. But if you think about it, your Sceptile will probably have enough, like a full 100% crit rate when stacked with Shaman. And then you'll also have rooms and chips boosting its crit rate and crit damage, so it should be pretty solid. At that point, you should probably focus on Pokemon that make a Sceptile last longer, so something like Eternatus 8 stars, which will help Sceptile last longer. Also something like White Kyurem Z4, which will also help Sceptile last longer. And if you're planning for like Dragon or Dragon Flying or something, then like in Dragon type teams, I don't think Sceptile really cuts it. Like Sceptile is just for pure grass. However, I will be getting Sceptile soon, and I will be starting him up to 8 stars to get his full passive, because it's really great. So once I have him, and I have him at 8 stars, and I have him in my team, I'll show you, like, I'll do a showcase to see what it looks like. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye. Sorry for the long video, everyone.